Welcome back to Professional Ship Simulator. So currently at Glow and we are in the Magic Rescue Vessel. So we'll be testing out the mission for this one. But yeah, the dock over here is certainly something to get out of. So we just got to like squeeze through this little area here in that big ass boat there. And we do have some dudes over there plodding around selling drugs or whatever. Who knows? But we'll head out, and over here we can't actually climb up the ladder in the demo, so I'm just going to have to jump over here. Cool, made it. Alrighty, so yeah, there is a little rescue boat here as well. Apparently in the full version this will be usable, but we can't in the demo. But we'll head up here and get everything switched on. Alrighty, we'll turn on our DC and AC bus. Actually might get some lights on in here as well so I can see. Get our position lights on. And we'll turn... where'd my mouse cursor go? There it is. Turn our camera on. We'll get our map. Our radar. And a sonar. Cool, so we'll check the weather.
Rugan weather report. Cloud level 6, 0. Wind speed 1, 6. Wind gusts 2, 3. Wind direction 4, 6. Precipitation 8, 0. Dew point minus 2.0. Temperature 1.4. Low pressure system is approaching the area. Light to heavy precipitation with reduced visibility expected.
Alrighty, shit weather.
Rugan weather report.
We'll head to channel 17 for Glow, and we'll start our engines up. Cool. But I think it's about 7:30 in the morning, so we should have some light coming soon. Yeah, for a second I didn't know my engine started. I do not hear anything. I think my headphones are going all wonky. Anyway, either way. Alright, so that is all that done, so we'll throw the ropes and then we'll get going. Turn the spotlight on though. You might turn that off as well. Cool. Alright. So I'll get my side thrust going to the starboard. Just so I can get away from this dock here. And I might just go tad in forward. Alrighty. We'll turn the starboard thrusters off. And we'll inch a little further ahead here and then try and swing her around. Actually I might put my rear thrusters on still, just to swing the end around. Cool. Alright. Might stop my forward momentum, and then I'll just get a little thrust going on the starboard only. It's kind of hard to see the camera over there. I think I'm all good. Oops, I forgot I had my spotlight. If you got your spotlight on, you can't actually move around the cockpit, which is a little annoying. Alright, we'll turn those off. We'll creep forward a little bit more. Why is my buttons not working? Yeah, my independent throttle is not working for some reason. I literally did it a second ago. And now... there we go. I just had to like reset it or something. That was weird. Anyway, on our way now. Cool. Alright. Might get our outside lights on. What button was that? That one. Yeah, right. Almost past that little wall there. But yeah, it's certainly freaking tight to get out of here. Not gonna lie. Yeah, might slightly reverse my port thruster. And that should swing me around nicely. Hopefully. But I will turn that off and go have a little look-see. Pop our head through there. Looking good there. Cool, cool. Alright. Get back over here. I really hate that when you move around on your camera. It goes everywhere. Alright. Might get the rear to the starboard just to get a little bit further away from that dock there. It's looking pretty good. Alright. We'll start moving forward again. Oh shit, we got a ship right underneath me. I did not see that clown there. What a pelican. Ah, camera keeps resetting. You moron. Watch where you're going. Fuck stick. Anyway, back to it. I have actually mentioned that to the developer, and he did say that, yeah, if you sound the horn, the other ships should stop. Should. You can actually call them as well. So yeah, if I can call the sailboat, offer assistance, report hazard, request course correction, I would assume it would be that. Get out of my way. Alright, and right up in there, just as we exit the harbour, there is a massive ass rock there. So, yeah, we got to be a little bit careful with that. But my ship just will not turn. So we'll work on that a little bit more. Get a bit more thrust going. Seem to be pretty clear of the rocks over there. So all good. I don't know why I use my rudder. I really don't think the rudder does too much when you're not doing much speed. We'll get both thrusters in forward. Might turn off the outside light there. And we'll turn the front thruster off now. Cool, cool. Alrighty. Actually, before I forgot to actually start my mission, so we'll start the patrol. Herp-a-derp.
Glowa, this is rescue vessel Magic. We are leaving for an area patrol.
Magic, Glow, copied that. Good luck.
Alright, so we'll head towards starboard there and hopefully not hit the rocks. Looks like we got some decent clearance there, so should be all good. And I have actually not done this mission yet, so me redocking is gonna certainly be a fun task. Alright, well, we'll start throwing around the front now. Because, yeah, that rock, I don't know if I'll be able to see it. There it is, right there. It's currently moving out of view at the moment, but we'll see it again in a second. There it is. Right there. Big ass thing. Oh, there's two there. Yeah. Third person. Hate it. I do like looking at the boat, but yeah, I really don't like third person view at all. Cool, cool. Alright, well, should be all good now, so we'll get going. We'll turn the spotlight off. Yeah, right, so we'll probably head up to the north a little bit and then head towards the east. and then we'll just wait for a call. So hopefully the weather's not going to be too shit. We will see. We will see indeed. But yeah, I don't see no ships around at the moment. Nobody wants to actually come sail in the weather here. Oh, there's that one. Cool. Alright. And apparently this thing here, like I literally know nothing about maritime, but yeah, this is apparently to tell you that you need to enter from the north. And I think that's to do with all the rocks and whatnot, so yeah, really do need to learn all this shit, but we'll get there eventually. We'll start heading to the east though, head towards the storm. I'm sure there's people in need of help over there. We will see. And another thing I don't like is, I like having the planes in the sky, but yeah, balloons in a storm, come on now. But oh well, each to their own. Well, weather is turning pretty shit, not gonna lie. It's getting pretty rough, but I'm stuck on something. I should have turned the lights on first so I could actually see. Oh well. But yeah, I do like the fact that you can walk around and enjoy your vessel. Not just about sitting in a seat and driving around. It's probably not the smart thing to do, but you should always stay in the cockpit. Yeah, can't really see over there too well. But up here we go, I guess. Still haven't had no calls yet. And yeah, it's certainly gotten darker. It's supposed to actually get lighter, but yeah. Is what it is. We'll manage. Try not to fall in though.
Pan, motor vessel, Sea Falcon. We have a medical emergency on board and need immediate assistance. Our position is 3 nautical miles east of Glow.
Alright, so we do have a call now, so 3 nautical miles east. Well, we'll have to find him. So he will have a flare. And I'm not too sure on distances on this map, so that's going to make it a bit fun. We'll head more south though, and then we'll have a bit of a look. Actually, another thing I forgot to do. We will respond.
Motor vessel, Sea Falcon. This is Magic. We are 3 nautical miles west of your position. Estimate arrival time is 8 minutes.
8 minutes, 8. Alright. Thought that was a ship, but I think that's the boy. You can see the flare from a fair distance away as well, so it's not a big issue. Oh, there we go. We've got a flare over that way. That's where we're heading then. Turn off our port thruster. Where was it? Somewhere over here. Alright. There it is. Straight ahead there. Alright. We'll head to this guy. And hopefully we'll be able to save him. And then redock and everything. Should be interesting. Should be. We will see. Alrighty. Well, I see him up there. So... still a little bit away. We'll head back to the bridge though. Seas aren't too rough, so it shouldn't be an issue at all. What do I got over there? Another boat. Cool, alright. Yeah, even though I won't have issues with the seas here, hopefully Glow is also pretty calm still. Because yeah, I think trying to get back in there when it's rough seas, it's gonna be quite something, that's for sure. But we're almost there. I'm sure he knows that we're coming, but we'll toot our horn. And I've already reset my camera up for my ladder there, so they should be able to easily get on board. Yeah, so we've got 2 occupants. And you basically just have to pull up beside them, get the ship right there, and then they'll board. Easy peasy. And the closer you are, the quicker they're going to board. So if you're a little bit away, it's going to take a bit to get on. But if you're right next to them, it'll pretty much be straight away. Well, not straight away, but within like at least 5 seconds. We'll start slowing up though. We'll get some lights all going. I don't think the spotlight is any help at all. It's blinding me. What do we got? 16 knots at the moment. Now kind of hard to see. Would be good to use the spotlight, but yeah, is what it is. Take our speed down a little bit more. Yeah, no, it's just no good. Why did I even try again? Just being hopeful. Yeah, right. We'll try to get a little bit closer to him. Oh shit, I thought that was thunder then, but it was the flare. Hey, I'm right here, you don't need to frickin' flare anymore. Just let you know. Alright. Coming up beside him now. We'll cut our throttles a little bit. Yes, I'm coming. Yeah, we'll chuck our rear thrust to the port. Get a little bit closer. Now I can see him in the camera now, so all good. That's pretty much at distance that they're going to board, I think, so we'll get a little closer just to make the timer go a bit faster. If my side thrusters want to work. But yeah, they'll be sitting in the 2 seats behind me when they are on board. Yeah, might stop there and then go see what the hell's taking them so long. Come on, clowns, get on. Like, that could not be any more perfect. Just jump. Anyway, we'll wait for that. And then we'll head back to Glow, drop them back off. Maybe I need to be actually at the back part of the boat. I think that might be the issue. So, I might do that. I told you I've never done this before. We'll swing the back around and reverse up a little bit. Hopefully we won't whack into him. Yeah, right, that should be right there. Swing it to starboard. Oh, well, they're on board now, so we'll cancel that plan. Yeah, right. Oh, wrong button. We'll head out then. Turn all those gazmos off. Cool, cool. Alright, welcome aboard the Magic. Should have stayed in bed. That's what I gotta say. But we'll get going then. How far are we away from Glow? A little bit. Yeah, right. We'll head back to the west. And we'll dock up. Hopefully, anyway. We will find out. Get it swung around though. I really need some actual peripherals for this and make it so much easier. So much easier. And I do wish I had indicators on my side thrusters in the cockpit here so I didn't have to look down. Because at times they're pretty hard to hear whether they're on or not. But is what it is. Alright. On our way. Alrighty. We'll start slowing down. So there's our boy. So we'll head in from the north, apparently. And hopefully we won't hit any rocks. We will see. But yeah, don't quite understand how to read it. But that's what I heard, something about the north. Now that it's died down a little bit, might be able to see a little bit better in case there are any rocks. Can't see any in front, so should be good. Turn that back off though. But yeah, we'll have to swing her in around there. We will see how that goes. We'll get our speed down a bit more though. Actually, I might cut throttles altogether just so I could. Alrighty. So 5 knots, probably a bit too slow. Alright, boys. Next time, don't take your parents' yacht. Alrighty, we'll straighten up our rudder and then we can use our side thrusters. Cool, alright. I'll throttle the starboard, decrease the port. We'll straighten that one up. And then we'll swing her around. That rock should be like right on my side at the moment. I think that's it right there. Who the frick sticks put that thing there? What the hell? No idea. Swing it around. And then we have to go the same place, but it's just on the other side. So I think that's the office right there. That's where we gotta park up. Pretty sure I'm all clear over there. Yeah, plenty of room. Heaps. Looking good so far. And thankfully the waters aren't too rough in here. I really need to head more to the left there. Probably slow down a bit more. Yeah, these side thrusters, they do a good job, but they don't really do it very fast. But here's what it is. Hopefully my rear is clear there. Alright. Quickly change my camera. I think when I was doing my cinematic shots I messed with the wrong one. Put you back where you belong. In there we go. Somehow. And right where that dock is, I have to go like the other side of that and somehow swing her in. Looking good so far. Get that front, get the nose swung around a little bit more. And then I should be able to go straight in. Is it there? Oh no, I think it's that dock. Certainly tight. I might cut throttles and then should be able to swing around a little bit. I go check this wall here. Looking okay. Cool, alright. Now just to get through here and turn her around into there. Yeah, they really did not make this easy. I'm not sure if like all ports are kind of like this. But I think for a safety vessel, might want to like park it somewhere a bit easier to get out and in. Just saying. There's our dock. We got a couple people waiting for these two imbeciles. And someone leaving the dock there. It's kind of cool. But yeah, I do like that there's people walking around and whatnot. Alrighty. I'm getting there. We'll straighten her up a little bit and then go sideways. I do feel like I'm getting a little bit too close over here. Oh no, heaps of room. Heaps. Yeah, can't get through there. All good. Alright, we're getting there. Might change my docking camera again, so I can see the ladder there. Alrighty, might stop there. Straighten her up, and then I'll whack her sideways in there. So if I'm blinding you, dude, shouldn't stand there. Alright. Maybe a little more actually. It's kind of hard to see if you are at 90 degree there. But a bit more, I think. Whoops, wrong button. Yeah, right. Chuck that into port and we'll go see how that is. Oh, God. A little too close. Turn them off. Really hate that it defaults to not the cockpit cam. It's really annoying. Yeah, that's a bit better. We'll swing her in sideways there. Guess we don't really need you on. But yeah, it's certainly slow sailing getting into this dock. Probably go a little bit more, but is what it is at the moment. Hopefully I'm clear to that. I keep forgetting I can't get through there. I have to go through the side door. And I wish they would go. Horrible. Yeah, we've got plenty in front, I think. Maybe not plenty, but we should have clearance. We'll go straighten up a little bit more though. Might just do a little dab in reverse, just for safety. Alright, get the side front back on. And that should see us in there. Should. Kind of really hard to see the ladder there. I think I can go a little bit more forward. Looking alright though, so far. Slowly getting in there. One thing I did discover though is you can, once you throw your ropes, before you tighten them, you can actually still move your vessel around. So if you weren't too happy with where it actually stopped, yeah, you can keep the ropes on and just alter them a little bit and shuffle around a little bit. Straighten up the rear a little bit though. There, we can throw our ropes and still get into position. Whoops, I tapped the side there, not to worry. I think back just a tad more and then I might tighten the ropes. That should be aligned pretty good there. Whoops, a tad, not a lot. Gah, I really bodged that one up, didn't I? Yeah, that'll do. Alright, tighten these up. Where's my mouse cursor? There it is. Can't remember if there was a hotkey to tighten the ropes. Alright boys, get off. Oh, they're already gone. We'll jump out here though, just to see them off. And we'll go check how good my ladder was. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Bit of a distance there though, but what are you two hooligans doing? Get out of here. Anyway, oh god, what's happened? Thanks for playing the demo. You're welcome. I guess that's over. But there you go, that's another mission done. There, next video I'll either do the tugboat or I'll do the car ferry. So not too sure yet. I haven't actually jumped in those at all. So it will be interesting as always. But we've done two at the moment, the dolphin and the rescue vessel. But until then, we'll see you next time.